If you're looking for a great expense claim software, look no further. My name is Freddie. I'm the founder of Bezala. And during the next about 10 minutes, I'll briefly take you through what Bezala is and how it can be used in your organization. All right, let's get started. Let me share this presentation with you. Hold on just a second. So, first of all, you have three components in an expense claim. There are receipts, mileages, and per diem, and Bezala supports all three of these. We believe that creating and managing expense claims should be as automated as possible and as easy as possible for both the employee that creates them and the accountants that process them. We have over 2,000 companies using Bezala. They have over 30,000 employees in total, and these employees add over 3,000 expense claims on a daily basis. So Bezala really is quite a popular expense claim software, and hopefully this presentation will clarify why. Let's start with looking at the receipt form. So you can add receipts to Bezala via our mobile app, our web app, via email, or via our API. And obviously, when a user downloads the mobile app, they just sign in using your pre-existing single sign-on solution, and then they can just add it right away. When they take a picture of the receipt, Bezala will automatically try to add the expense account from the text on that picture. For example, if you take a picture of a taxi receipt or you email a taxi receipt to us, we'll select the taxi expense account automatically. We'll also try to get the price, the VAT, and the currency from the image. And furthermore, we also try to customize the view or this receipt form for your employees so that it's as easy to comprehend as possible. So we customize it on a need to know or see basis. And if you are a global company, Bezala also supports all different countries and VAT percentages and currencies. So the home country of your Bezala environment dictates the VAT percent and the currency. Now, small companies, please don't be afraid of this global term. Bezala does work perfectly locally for a small company and globally for a bigger corporate company. One component related to the receipts that is very embedded into the expense claim software or expense claim process are the credit card transactions. Now, Bezala is integrated with the most popular credit card companies in the Nordics, and we get their transactions on a daily basis. And what we do with that information is that we can automatically reconcile the credit card transaction with the receipts that the user has sent in. So using the date and the price and some other information, we connect the receipt to the credit card transaction. And this allows us to always display a sort of real-time view of the missing receipts to the user. So the user will always know what receipts are missing what receipts they need to add. And furthermore, using this credit card transaction information, we can also correct any possible currency differences that have occurred while adding the receipt. And that was what I had to say in short about the receipt form. Then if we move on to the mileage claim, this can also be added via our mobile app or our web app or via our API. So if you have a travel log integration or one of those like Travelog GPS devices in your car, we can also add that information to Bezala via the API. But a normal user, a normal company would, well, most of the time only use our mobile app. And in the mobile app, we have a really nice Google Maps integration. So you just type in where you're going and where you're going from, and Bezala will automatically calculate the distance, and based on the distance will suggest the mileage price that you'll need to be paid. And now there are many different mileage, collective agreements and ways to reimburse the mileage, but this form is fully customizable according to your needs. Obviously, Bezala comes with these pre-filled forms that are according to the local legislation in the country that you exist in. So in Finland, we use the vero.fi information. In Sweden, we use the Skatteverket's information. And in Finland, we report these mileage claims to the incomes register on a per payment basis. So once it's paid, we automatically report it to the incomes register. So you don't have to worry about the governmental reporting at all. In Sweden, we do the same using Hogia numbers on a monthly basis. And in other countries, we send a report to your payroll company. Moving on to the per diem form. So the per diem is a way for you to reimburse any extra costs that might occur to your employee whom is traveling on behalf of your company. And we support multiple different collective agreements, and but obviously Bezala comes pre-filled with the values that are allowed in your country. And this form is supported and configurable in most countries. Currently, in the second quarter of 2020, we support many European countries, but we're working hard to support as many countries as possible globally. And we also report these per diems automatically to the tax authorities in the countries that we are in, and have integration to. However, if we don't have an integration, we'll do it manually. Moving on to the integrations. So as I mentioned earlier, we want to automate this process, not just for the end user, but also for the accounting department. And one thing that is very burdensome with expense claim softwares, especially if you're a larger client or company, is that you need to add new employees, you need to remove old employees, you need to update an employee's supervisor, or if an employee's bank account changes, you need to update that as well. But since we're integrated to many HR master data softwares, we can automatically update that information via the API. As mentioned, we are also integrated to the credit card companies, and the exchange rates we get from the European Central Bank and from Google Finance. And then if you are a company that follows, if you want to allocate costs to certain departments or projects, we'll get those departments from your accounting software automatically and show them to the users. And if you want to allocate costs to projects, we'll get it from your CRM or your billing software automatically and show it just to the relevant users whom are in that project. And once your user allocates the cost to a project or department, we'll also automatically send that information back to the CRM so that you can easily and hopefully automatically rebill that expense from the client. And last but not least, the bookkeeping component of Bezala is just fantastic. So we create vouchers automatically in most of the Northern European accounting softwares and in most of the biggest global accounting softwares. So this means that we'll automatically create the vouchers in your accounting software, and depending on your payment process, we can also automate the payment process. So for example, in Northern or in Finnish companies, it's common to have a accounting software that has a payment software within it, and in that case the payment will be done in your accounting software. But in Sweden, the payment will create SEPA payment files that you can upload to your bank and easily reimburse your employees. And then based on that reimbursement, we report to the governmental authorities. Okay, so that was it, a short introduction of Bezala. Just so that you know, the setup is free of charge. We have free support. All of our integrations are for free, except if you need them to be customized, like for example, in the case of NetSuite often. This also includes the basic receipt, mileage, per diem, and reward forms, and that we update the forms according to local legislation. The pricing is super simple. If you enroll all of your employees, it's just €4, a fixed fee of €4 per employee per month. Or you can opt in for an active plan when it's €8 per active user per month. Now, in this presentation, I did not cover our amazing approval process and how that can work for you and your company, and I didn't either cover the full range or the extent to which Bezala can be customized for your needs. But I hope this small, short presentation of Bezala was enough to convince you to contact us, and we'll continue the discussion from there. Obviously, if you're already sold, just go ahead and sign up for Bezala right away. All right, my name is Fredrik Ter. I'm the founder. Thank you for watching.